welcome back to our first week lab exercise. So now let's begin to work on the real stuff. So I assume you guys already have t1 underscore data.csv be placed on the desktop folder. So now let's begin. We set the working directory, and then in case you would like to make sure that the file is in the right place, you just type dir open bracket close bracket, and you will see we have the files there, right? Okay. There's a function called read.csv for reading the CSV file to the for us to work on now. So if you type under question mark read.csv and then press Ctrl Enter to run this line, you see it's been sent to the console, and our documentation for this function will be generated. So we know that read this function expect the file name is given, the header is set to be true by default. So basically, and oh wait, I'll just read the file data set, like maybe ds1. We will just name it as ds1 read.csv, the name of the file, and use this option strings as factors equals to false, because sometimes when you read the file from external source, like if there's some missing values for certain factors, you would take it as although it's an integer factor, you would take it as a character, and then you will silently convert it as factor. But string as factor is going to be useful. Sorry, I spent too much time on this. Yeah, let's run this line. Control Enter, and you will see that the data object ds1 is created, and it can be seen on the global environment. Okay, what else? So far you haven't seen the file yet, right? Let's to explore a bit about what is the ds1 object. We can use stir function str, and you can see that you can see that the data in CSV is readed, and we store it as an object called ds1, and the stir function show that it is a data frame object. Each column has 4,300. Each column is a variable and have different types. For example, for some reason it is stored as character. For other column, it is read as numeric. And the first few values for each column are displayed. For instance, p underscore ibn has missing value. And you can consider it as missing values. What else? Date. It is read as character type, but we will going to change it to dates type. Okay, so what else? Let's begin by converting the date to the right type. So what should we do? We will use we'll use the transform functions. So we'll actually I will give you the documentation for transform. Now it's not quite helpful, but you can see that if you read more carefully and run the examples by yourself, you will see that like you would expect that like the transform function is expecting you to provide the data frame as the first argument, and then the variable name in the data frame. Like for instance, I would like to convert the dates, right? As dot date. This is another function. As you can see that when we start to type the function, the auto completion function allow us to choose some safe typing. Yeah, for yeah, let's put it this way. As date, and then we would change dates as the format we see is this is like the daily price, like it can't be seen from here, but if you open the CSV file, you know that it should be month, day, year. So we can just put percentage m underscore percentage d slash y. You may not understand why we would put this, but to learn this, you can just there's no way you can memorize the date time format. But if you're interested about it, you can type question mark stir prime, yeah, and read the documentations to explain why we would use this. Yeah, it should be something like this, the format. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on. Yeah, let's. Oh, sorry, I mistyped the object name. Yeah, it should be ds1. So now let's run a stir again, and you will see the oh man, what's up? I made some mistakes. Sorry. Yes, it should be y. Okay. I will not repeat this video because it would take time. So I will just tell you I will clear the environment using remove. The function remove, I will remove every objects. See, the global environment is now cleaned, and then I will just read the CSV again, and you can see that the date is still character because we just read it from the CSV file, and then we transform the date, and again, oh my goodness, sorry, I'm quite messed up today. Okay, now clean, read it again, and transform, and finally, like we convert the dates to the right type. It's read as year, month, and dates. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now let's move on.